Dust Bowl.
Calling Dust Ball.
Oh my God, I cannot with you. So when we start the podcast, you need to introduce me, and I'm gonna come in with Nicki Minaj songs in the background as always.
Bitch, you
That will be
can't
my
do that.
intro.
I ain't got licensing fucking money to be buying that shit, or else that shit will get shut down and we would get sued.
Really? Are you serious?
Yes. There's rules
Can I
to
use
this.
this at least?
No, bitch, you can't use no fucking music unless you purchase it.
No, I'm not gonna. It's not music. It's this. And I'm here. The party is here.
I'm your host, Tafari, and this is Dust Bowl. Bitch, introduce yourself. I can't.
Hello, everyone. My name is Hector, aka Shrexy, aka Frank, and aka Dustball, like my best friend Safari calls me.
Bitch, nobody calls you Dust Ball but me. So today's topic is about our New Year's resolution.
Hmm.
And we talked about this a little bit earlier, and I
Hmm.
said I don't have a New Year's resolution because typically I don't have a New Year's resolution because it's like it's so disappointing when you don't get that shit done. You get what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
why I typically don't have one. But if I was to have one, I'd say it would be like trying to settle down.
Okay. Settle down. Okay. And who are you looking to settle down with?
I don't have
Anyone?
anybody. There's no
No
person
one
in
in mind?
mind, not one person.
Okay, okay. I have a bunch of New Year's resolutions. One of my New Year's resolutions is to lose weight. Just a little bit about my background. I used to be very overweight, almost to the point of obesity. And long story short, I started doing martial arts just so that I could lose weight. And recently I moved out of New York City and moved to another state, North Carolina. And moving here, I've been here for 4 months, and in 4 months I have gained 20 pounds. Yes, 20 pounds.
Bitch, it ain't that serious, okay?
It's very serious. It's so like disappointing. When you move to a state in the South, you need to have a car. And I didn't have a car for 4 months, about 4 months. So I wasn't able to get to a place where I exercise my martial arts school. So that's one of my goals for
Yo,
this new year.
not to cut you off, but I think like gaining weight after you've lost weight is such the hardest thing. It's like being in a toxic relationship, being comfortable in it because you don't want to have to start over. And you're like, I really don't care to lose this weight because I look good otherwise. Like, but at the same time,
Well,
like when the
well,
face don't match the body, you gotta lose the weight. You're too lazy. That's how I am.
you know what they say when you get into a relationship, you start like letting yourself go. And but we gonna get into that later on. I need to finish my New Year's resolution list.
Go ahead.
No, yeah, like I feel like for me, like losing weight is very easy. I don't know if it's like that for other people, but like for me, losing it is easy, but maintaining it is like the hardest part.
Yes.
Okay. It's so fucking difficult. Wait, can we curse on this? I don't know. Are we
Yeah.
allowed to curse?
Yeah, we're allowed to
Yeah?
curse.
Okay, great. Oh, great. Yeah, no, I put on 20 pounds and I'm trying to lose it. And that's one of my New Year's resolutions. And the way that I'm going to achieve that is by another one of my resolutions is to stop drinking alcohol this year. Not that I'm an alcoholic, but I do drinking wine. And I blame one of my friends from New York City. Shout out to my friend Aaron for putting me onto that apothic red wine. It's really good.
Shout out to
Occasionally, I do
Aaron.
have. Yeah, shout out. So, yeah, and I'm cutting off red wine. I do like Moscow Mule as well. It's really good here in the South. And another part of that resolution is cutting off cookies, sugar, anything that has to do with like sugary stuff, processed stuff. The only sugar that I want to consume this year is just from like natural fruits. So yeah, that's one of my resolutions to lose weight and cut off all of those things. And I can't think of the other ones. Let me see. Let me go down the list. Give me one second.
Bitch, you don't be making no sense because you're talking about I don't want to eat unprocessed food or processed food or whatever the fuck you said. Yet your ass don't like vegetables. So
Okay, vegetables are like literally like gross, the worst thing that there could be, and I will never eat vegetables, okay? I just can't. Do you like vegetables?
yeah,
Ew, which ones do you like?
I like all vegetables.
Do you eat them on a daily basis, Safari?
Yes, like I love me some vegetables. Yesterday I had
Okay.
cauliflower in my cheese sauce.
Mhm.
The other day I had
Okay.
broccoli. The fuck,
Okay. And does cheese sauce sound healthy to you?
bitch, don't worry about that. At least I get my vegetables in.
Exactly. Yeah,
Do
no, I
you?
don't eat vegetables.
Mm,
No,
exactly.
no, but I really do want to start implementing like some greens into my diet this year because it's just healthier, especially because I want to lose these 20 pounds that I've gained. But I feel like if I don't lose these 20 pounds before May, because, what's happening in May, Safari?
Mexico. I'm so done.
Yes, you heard it here first. Me and Safari, we're going to Mexico in May. We should probably go for Cinco de Mayo, right?
Yo, that would be lit, actually. But when
Yeah.
is Cinco de Mayo in Mexico? We
What?
need to figure that
Is that a serious question?
out.
Or you're just
No,
like
no, no, no,
joking?
no. I could have sworn it was on a different date, not the
It's
15th.
called Blank Stare. It's called Cinco de Mayo for a reason
Bitch, I
because it's on
know
May
that,
5th.
but it's like, for example, St. Patrick's Day, like,
Uh-huh.
the Irish don't celebrate it like we do here in the States.
Uh-huh.
So is it like a Mexican, like a real Mexican thing, or what do they do? You get what I'm saying? Have you been
Mhm.
there during Cinco de Mayo?
No, but my best friend
Exactly.
is Mexican. One of my best friends is Mexican, and she always tells me we should go to Mexico for Cinco de Mayo, but we just never got to it.
Okay, so I guess it is a real thing there then.
So I think you said you didn't really have goals for 2023, but you do because we're both looking to get in great shape for Cinco de Mayo, right?
Oh, obvi, but that's like a life thing. Like maintaining a good, healthy weight is.
But that's crazy because last time that me and you went to Mexico, you looked so skinny. Like, how did you lose all that weight? Like, you need to tell me what you did. What was your secret? Because so not everybody knows this, but me and Safari had a competition where how many months did we do weigh-ins with our other best friend Sophia? I forgot. 3 months, was
It
it?
was for 3 months. We started in August and did it in almost like late September because somebody quit. So I ain't gonna say who, but somebody quit.
First of all, I am not a quitter. I am highly offended by that accusation. When have you ever seen me quit something?
Bitch, you quit that
Like,
day. I know that.
no, I'm not a quitter. I don't quit things. We'll talk about that later. We don't tell all our secrets at once.
But let's get into some things.
Let's get into some things for sure. What things are we getting into on the first
The rest
episode
of
of
your
our?
motherfucking resolutions.
Oh, my resolution? Yeah, so I already spoke about getting to 150 pounds. I have one that I will not get into details that says stop looking at something. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that channel. And basically just like I'm trying to get like a new job as well that pays me more because I bought a car, a very expensive car.
Bitch, a Hyundai is not an expensive car. You're talking like you're
Bitch,
about to buy. You bought like a Lexus or a BMW.
listen,
You act like that shit is luxury.
first of all, it's $30,000 is very expensive to me. Okay. So It literally drained me of all my funds. I have no money. I'm poor. Now I have to get another job.
I'm poor.
Help me. I'm poor. Yeah, no. So I'm looking to get a new job soon that will pay me more money than I'm making now. Because I financed $7,000 on my car. So I paid 23K. I owe 7K on it, and I need to pay it off. And I'm just thinking maybe I should just join like an OnlyFans. I do have a following on TikTok.
Do it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll just like open up an OnlyFans and tell my TikTok followers, hey, come check me out. But I just don't know how a certain someone in my life would feel about me having an OnlyFans account.
I can't. If you use that shit one more time, I'm so dead.
Yeah, so I don't know. I would probably be like, do you want to do it together? No, I'm just kidding.
With your little boo.
Yeah, that just goes, that's like all about basically all of my 2023 resolutions. But let's talk about the 2022 resolutions. Do you have any resolutions from 2022 that you accomplished in 2023?
Like I said, I don't go into any new year with any resolutions. I
Mhm.
graduated this semester, this year, started my own.
You did. Shout out to you for being a smart person and graduating. You are the man.
Thank you. But I really didn't set out to really accomplish anything else besides that. I don't really know what to like. I don't know. That's a hard question. I think I just took this year to after I graduated just to chill, think about what I want after, and then focus on that. And that's
Okay.
where I'm at right now.
Okay. Every year I do have resolutions, and in 2022, one resolution that I had in 2022, I actually accomplished it in June of last year. I got my surgery. Not that everyone needs to know what surgery it was, but that was one of my goals for 2022 that I accomplished 6 months later. And then this year, I also accomplished getting a driver's license, but that wasn't like part of my resolution because I didn't know that I was going to end up moving out of New York City. This was like not planned, it just happened out of nowhere. So I guess that's a good accomplishment getting a license, getting a car. And another one of my resolutions for 2022 was, shall we get into that or not?
You can.
Hold on.
I can't.
You've heard it here first. So, on
Guess
January
where else they're
2022,
gonna hear it?
oh man, no, one of my resolutions in 2022 was that I did not want to be alone in 2023 for the New Year's. So I was like, this year I need to get into a situation, a thing, a relationship.
The player, cause child. If everyone knew what I knew,
No, I'm currently seeing someone, you know. And we spent New Year's Eve together, and my resolution is actually coming true. So, yeah. So I guess the two resolutions that I had for 2022 actually became true.
what's the little key in the back?
What? Little Kiki, what is it? What does that mean?
Like someone laughing in the back, like,
No, that was me.
oh, my bad.
Yeah, so I think it's very important for everyone to have New Year's resolutions and like really just speak it into existence. Let the universe and the world know what you want to accomplish in a year, and it will come true. Like my two resolutions, they came true, and now for 2023, that's why I'm like really just like focused on like getting back into shape. My normal weight should be like 150 pounds, so I'm trying to get back to 150. And once I get back to 150, I want to go down to like at least 140 to 145, right? So if I accomplish two of my 2022 goals, I can definitely accomplish my 2023.
I want to slap the shit out you. Yo, one thing that you said that was actually like on point is I think you're right about that. Although I'm not a person who does the whole resolution thing because I think it's important to write it down. Even that it may cause you a little like disappointment if you don't complete it, but also help you to little to put like a little pep in your step to actually accomplish it
Yeah,
the next year. And not to give
yeah,
yourself like a timeline specifically, but it's important because you get to your goals a little bit faster.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to like just let it be known to the universe and your minds, like, this is what I want to accomplish this year. And that's the thing with so many people all over the world. Like the new year comes and everyone joins the gym. I've worked at a martial arts school for so many years, and it would happen every year. They come in January and, oh, I want to get in shape. It's my New Year's resolution, blah, blah, blah. And they start off like really strong for the first month, and then like after a month, they fall off. Right. So I think people just need to be on like a clear path of what they want, and they really need to stick with it. Right. Because if you stick with it, like you're gonna accomplish it eventually. Look how
Easier
long.
said than done. How did you accomplish yours when you started it? Because I think everyone was surprised when you actually stuck.
You know how many times I put off my surgery, right? Like I rescheduled so many times. I think I rescheduled my surgery like 4 times because I got so scared. I'm just like, I don't want to be put to sleep. I feel like I'm never gonna wake up. And then just seeing Sophia just go through the surgery that she went through, and that was a big surgery, right?
But
Like,
you need to give a little bit more context because when you're talking about surgery, like, did you go and get a BBL? What surgery are we talking about here?
no, I did not get a BB, but I told my new boo thing that I want him to take me to Brazil for a BBL. And his response was no. And I said, fine.
So what surgery are we referring to?
Okay, so when I was born, my parents did not do something to me that they were supposed to do because they didn't know any better. Do you know what I'm talking about? You know.
It ain't that they didn't know any better. It's the culture. You know what I'm saying?
It's the culture of Latin man. It's the culture of Latin men being uncircumcised. And I wanted to do it for a very long time, probably many years. And I actually never spoke to about it with any of my friends. I think I just brought it up to you and Sophia like maybe 2 years ago, and I actually did it this year because I kept putting it off.
Yeah.
So I just said, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna take off from work for 7, 10 days, and I'm just gonna get it over with. And shout out to Sophia because the surgery that she went through, what is it called? A bypass?
Bitch, how she wants her fucking business out here like
Oh,
that?
oh, oh my. We you need to edit that out. So we'll ask her, and then if she's okay with it, we'll leave it. But our best friend Sophia went through a huge surgery, and just seeing her go through that just made me like, okay, if she can handle that, I can handle this. My surgery was like what, maybe like 45 minutes to an hour, and they sent me home the same day.
I wasn't there with you.
And
I don't know.
yeah, it was very quick. But so she was my inspiration for me to actually call my doctor and be like, hey, let's do this, right? Let's schedule it and no more rescheduling. And the crazy thing is that when I called that day, I remember walking to work. I was in the city, and I remember texting you and Sophia on WhatsApp, hey guys, like I just scheduled it, right? And when I called to schedule it, the lady that scheduled it, she was like, I just want you to know that this is the last time that I'm going to schedule this surgery for you because I kept putting it off. I was just so scared. So my point is stick with it, right? Like it took me 6 months for my 2022 New Year resolution to actually accomplish that. And then when I moved here in August, I wasn't expecting to meet anyone. I met someone. So it's that thing where they say like where when you don't look for it, it happens. So that just happened on its own, but we were on and off for a very long time because there was like things back at home that were like still messing with my mind, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'm ready for this, but things just happened and there we are. I accomplished my 2 things, and I that's what I would tell anyone who makes New Year's resolutions, like stick with it. Like no matter how long it takes, like you just make sure you accomplish it. Like you have 12 months, right? What is it? 365 days.
Yeah, but
You have
my question,
365 days.
what took you to surpass that first month when you first was losing weight? You were like obese and you lost all that weight. And I'm saying no one expected you to actually follow through and actually lose all the weight. I know a
Oh,
little bit was like your sensei, but like, what was it
yes.
within you that helped you lose all the weight?
Honestly, it was just the support. My first sensei, he was like such a huge support for me. And it was him holding me accountable. Like, he would literally make me send him food journals every day. Like, for 6 months, I would send him food journals every day through email. And basically, I would tell him what I would eat, right? So that held me accountable, and also weigh-ins. I used to do weigh-ins with the manager at that time, holding me accountable every day. What are you eating? And also making sure that I was getting my training in. If I wasn't going to train, like they would like no show me, like, hey, why aren't you on the mat? So if I didn't have that support, I would have never been able to accomplish the weight loss that I accomplished. I started when I first started martial arts, I was 210 pounds.
Wait,
Okay.
the highest you were 210?
No, I was higher than that, but when I started martial arts, I was already at 210 because I had tried like gym, diet pills. I remember taking like these diet pills that would make my heart race. That's how desperate I was to lose weight. And to anyone, that listens to our podcast, like whoever we reach, if you're struggling with weight loss, like my recommendation is go to like a boxing school or kickboxing, any type of martial arts, like that's what worked for me. And that's why I'm always going to recommend martial arts because that's what works for me. Eating right is 80% of it, and then 20% is just like the workout that you get from the martial arts, right? But it's not only good for like weight loss, it's also good for discipline, your self esteem, your confidence. Anyone that's dealing with like bullying and shit, like martial arts is just great. And that's why I'm still doing it till this day. And yeah, so that's how I was able to do it with having someone to support me. It's like when me and you did our competition, right? Like I had that motivation because like I wanted to win. So I had that like motivation of somebody else being involved.
Yeah, I feel you.
And then when I saw that you were winning, that's when I was like, fuck this. I quit.
Y'all heard it here first.
Because when shit gets hard, I run.
Facts. Facts. I'm glad you know that about yourself. He
it's
could run
it's
it. He's
the
a
reason
track
why
star.
it's the reason why many of my relationships did not work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and what are you planning to do to get back on track and get back in shape?
So I've already been at the gym, but I haven't been at the gym, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I've
I
gone to the
don't
gym, but I
know.
haven't gone to the gym.
So you mean like you physically walk in the gym and then you just sit down and go on your phone?
I signed up and I haven't gone in the gym, is what I'm
Okay.
saying. But
It's
I
funny
need to
because
first, I like to always get control of my diet first and then go to the gym. But that's just my process. Like everyone's process different because for
yeah.
me in my mind it's like if you're not getting it right in the kitchen, you're not going to get it right in the gym.
Yeah, like I said, it's 80% the diet, what you put into your body, and the rest is just what you work out. My sensei, he always says like it's you have to put the right fuel into your body. It's like a car, right? Your body is like a car. If you put bad fuel in it, your car is not going to run properly. But if you put good fuel into your body, you're going to run properly, right?
And that's just that on that.
And that's on period. Poo.
That's it for your New Year's resolution.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'm really focused on just getting back in shape and just focusing on my body, getting this Mexico body, and yeah, just that. And I'm trying not to spend too much time on Instagram, looking at things I shouldn't be looking at. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Get back to 150 pounds, spend less time on Instagram, try to find a job that pays me more money because I need to pay off $7,000 on my car. No alcohol, no sugar, no candies, no cookies, nothing. So that's one of my resolutions.
So yeah, for me this year, I'm just gonna
Uh-huh.
focus on trying to settle down.
Okay. Okay.
Probably try to date a little, see what's
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
If it leads to a little me. I'd like that, but I honestly would hope and wish that I have my business and my finances is together
Okay.
before I even have a kid.
And when you say a little me, you mean you're gonna adopt or you're gonna have kids the natural way?
Kids the natural way. The fuck? Like, how else
Oh,
am I gonna have a kid?
I don't know. I don't know with you, so that's I just I'm asking. That's I guess that's what's happening to me, and I'm settling down in life. I never thought I would come here to North Carolina and actually settle down here with someone and just have a car and a license and drive. It's like a whole new life, but I feel like it's for the best. I don't know.
Okay,
I mean, I like
a whole new world. A whole new
it's a whole new world because it's a new day. I'm in a new place, getting some.
My God, I can't. But this is
Yeah,
just a pre-show. We're just filling it out.
yes, for sure. And every week we're gonna have different topics. Like this week's topic was obviously New Year's resolutions, and of course we got into some other things that were like linked to our resolution. But every week we will have a new topic that we will discuss. We will be blunt, but we do have to be careful with the things we say because we don't want to get canceled.
I don't give a fuck about getting canceled. What they gonna do?
Oh, you don't say it again. Hold on.